Your agreements forge your identity. Everyone's had moments where they're like, oh, I'll never do that again, or I'll never say that again, or I remember when I goofed up and everyone laughed at me all the way in middle school, and that's hindered me from stepping into my dream and calling of like teaching people or making people laugh or preaching or praying for the sick, because I stepped out in faith in that one time and God didn't heal the person and I just looked like a fool. And so I created this agreement, therefore I'm never going to step out in faith again. Like, you have those moments? And they just create these boundaries that prevent you from stepping into your destiny, into your blessing, into your promised land. And so we have to go back through those agreements we've all created because they hinder us. They confine us from what God's created us to be. And so your agreements forge your identity. And this idea, as we're aspiring to go after our heavenly identity, our heavenly destiny, there's two agreements that impact us the most. The first one is, did we put our faith in Jesus Christ, our eternal destiny? It all starts there, because if we haven't made an agreement with Jesus as our Lord all our days, like, why are we here? It doesn't matter what we do here and today, because our eternity is lost, because we're severed from God apart from the blood of Christ. Now, once we get that right, our second biggest decision, we have to rightly order our earthly decisions. Our earthly decisions, our earthly destiny impacts our eternity. What we do here and today matters. It echoes in eternity. And some people live nihilistic lives thinking, my life doesn't matter. My life has no purpose, so I'm going to pursue pleasure and maximize it to the fullest extent because my decisions here today do not impact my destiny, do not impact my eternity. But that's wrong, because our decisions here today affect our reward in heaven. It affects our position. It affects all those things. And so when we live with eternity in mind, this psalm, I think it's Psalm 90, verse 12, teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom. And what do you want to be spoken at your deathbed, at your funeral, at your eulogy? What do you want to be spoken over your life? Because your life matters. Your life ripples and echoes in eternity.